Oh, it's an act, and they're doing stuff dangerous, like with knives and fire. And they have one of the judges standing there with their hands on their side and their head up, and then they say, "You don't move, and no one gets hurt."
Oh man.
Tell me what I can't do. I'ma just tell you what it is. Just one more time. Just try me. That's all. I tell you what, and I'm not bullshitting. You post that shit, and I'ma go ahead and just find me another user for the Patriots. No bullshit, straight up. Cause that shit ain't even funny, bro. Oh, I got more. Y'all fuck with me tomorrow, I'll leak the whole episode, goddamn. Why you keep posting this shit? That shit ain't even funny, man. Chill out.
What's going on, Texas Reference?
Nothing much. Glad you hit me up. Shoot, we getting ready to roll out to main event. Man, so we got.
Oh, well, you put a game in the fourth round.
Oh man, there ain't nothing. Let's see. I need to.
I like it when you give me fourth round.
I definitely would rather play you. Shit, yeah.
Named for the legendary coach and co-founder of the Bengals, there's a good look at Paul Brown Stadium on the riverfront in Cincinnati. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago.
Liking the franchise without the X factors?
This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cleveland Browns and the Cincinnati Bengals. Both of these teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season,
that's
and
exactly
we're
how
underway
I
on
feel.
EA Sports.
For that reason, I don't.
And this
I don't
will
like
not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, but now we got a new Madden. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It does play different though.
On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a second and 2 now from the 33.
I hope so.
Mixon will try the right side. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Looking to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tack McKinley, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. 2nd and 15. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack.
He's coming. We got double up. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Go. Shoot.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Throw the ball.
Pressure gets to him again. Grady Jarrett
I need
is
to
sacked.
do one little sub.
Go ahead, keep on. I'm gonna eat my burger that I was making. That's why I couldn't pick my plate. I made my setup.
Ready?
I was making my burger. Dog, if you get down away from me, you're not gonna play that looking in my closet.
Sack of the night.
Oh, yeah. We don't
Okay,
get it. We'll
look at
put the
this.
faith in
punt
the
team
D.
nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines.
Hold you to
Offense
3.
going to go for this on the opening drive.
Yo, go. Get it.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Going deep downfield into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44, and his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive
come on,
with it.
son.
Otherwise, the end
I'm
result could be
developing
something you don't
this
like.
young dude. And he just
Nice play
got
right there
hurt.
to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3.
Switch it.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he pushed forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. They'll run for it. Chubb going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2.
Good D, boy.
Nick Chubb stops short, and the Bengals will get the football back. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. He's going to air it out deep for Green.
Oh,
And
good
that
help.
is
Good
incomplete.
help.
Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Going deep downfield for Ross.
Wow.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you, you got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Now Mayfield. He's going to air one out. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
I'll tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
Took it from him.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to.
Oh, get through
You
that.
have to be stern with it, but whatever it's going to take to get the message,
right
it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Check. Fresno, go.
On 3rd down, Nixon. Well, this is going to
Sticks,
depend
Joe.
on his spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Give him 9 on the carry, but it's not enough. And it'll be 4th down. Back to throw here. Finding Green complete. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Ready for the 2nd quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to Mixon on 1st down. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Foyesade Aluakan made the tackle there from his safety position. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A run for Nick Chubb. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I was audibly.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Oh.
And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the 1st down. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Short.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Damn.
The 55-yard attempt, normally you'd say well within his range. A little surprised he came up short.
And he knew it immediately, didn't he? They are so calibrated, aren't they? They can tell the touch, the feel. When they put the foot to the ball, whether it's going to be good or not, he knew immediately he didn't have that one.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
Late.
And that'll be
Fucking
incomplete.
late.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. They're going to look to throw. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. They'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
He did refuse to do a spin move.
6-yard line.
Refuse to do a spin move.
For 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
Look at me, Zipper. Hey, just motion man.
They'll give it to Mixon. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. Here's the 2nd and 7. Green's open, and he's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A.J. Green, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Bullock good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
They got to give me a chance to do some type of defensive adjustments because they don't show them breaking the huddle no more. Basically, that's that same time that they would be breaking the huddle.
As a look ahead to what's coming up. Oh, Chubb fumbled it, and the Bengals grab it. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Go now. Hey, Sam on. 60 outlaw. 49, check 40. Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6. Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards. They'll drop to throw.
Oh, fucking ball, rookie.
He's sagged back around the 28. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack. On 2nd down, Mixon. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Open man is Ross, complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down.
Yeah.
Here's Randy Bullock now as he'll go for the field goal. From the left half. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And how about this? It's complete. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
And we normally throw it out there, but because you overran it, we threw it upfield.
Pick up through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Offense back out now for 1st and goal after the successful fake. They'll try and sneak it here. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice
They'll go with the keeper. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Yes.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. They'll run with Mixon, and he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals, they widen their lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Trying to get you out of here.
Teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
I'll give it a hit stick.
A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They're already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
Throwing, Mayfield. And that will be incomplete.
Throw that nigga up.
Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. A 2nd down throw for Mayfield.
Oh, give me that.
Njoku is big tight end. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed it.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 38, and they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. So good starting
it ain't
field
over
position for them here as they
shit.
come up 1st and 10 at their own 42.
Fucking rookie QB.
He's going to take a shot right away from the end zone.
Right. Look at that.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Green once again the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. Again, it's Mixon.
Oh, my God.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down, forthcoming. They'll try and run with Mixon. And he will have the 1st down as he gets this to the 47. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now Joe Mixon. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to third down.
You got it. You got it. You got it. Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky. General West. Check 24. Out. Hey, switch gears.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. He wants it all for the end zone. That's going to be caught by Ross for a Bengal touchdown. John Ross, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals, they widen their lead.
I knew it.
And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the
That was a
PAT
bad break
miss.
for that kick.
This one fielded at the 5.
Uh-oh.
And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. The Browns drive about to get started. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. On 2nd down, Mayfield again. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Mayfield to throw it. It's caught.
Oh, give me the hit stick. What is he doing?
And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield. It's a 7-yard gain there. It's good enough to move the chains. Mayfield now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Sean Williams. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football, we're not seeing it right now.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
We got this big nigga over here, too.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
We want to develop
now they
him,
face
so
a
he'll
3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
whoever we get the single coverage on, that's what we want.
Trying to lay one up deep.
Yes.
Able to connect, incomplete. Give him credit.
That big nigga be getting that
motherfucker.
He's 6'6".
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
Yeah, might as well.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. X3, 218, chop. Hey, Charlie.
They're going to try and throw. And able to find Alan Lazard. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. 1st down. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Nixon trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And able to find Green. He gets 7 out of it, and he also gets a first. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Green once again the intended receiver, and now it's 2nd down. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Mixon. Oh, eluding the tackle. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4.
Check recon, 132 fighter.
He'll drop to throw.
Got it.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Alan Lazard,
The big
his
6'6".
5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals, they widen their lead.
Lazard.
Extra point up and good by Bullock. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do.
All right. As long as we don't fall apart in the 4th quarter, we all right.
Hey man, watch the boot, watch the boot. Shift.
They run it again with Chubb.
Up.
And
As soon
some
as I say
room to
that,
work.
we give up a 60-yard run.
And all the way down to the 29.
Good one, boy, let's go.
A big play that time out of Chubb. 51 yards on the ground. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. The first down run with Chubb is going to go nowhere. He's in fact going to lose a couple. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. Mayfield hands it on to Chubb.
God, we ran right
That's
into
what they
that
needed.
shit.
It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad. The Browns on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Now Chubb running right. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. Finally a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. Here's Hunt. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
They run again with Hunt. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
I'm here all day.
A give running right is Chubb. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Seibert's kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They had the double-digit lead at halftime, and they have continued to roll. They're hard to stop right now.
I think what we're seeing is an example of a team that has it figured out in this ball game. And whenever the adjustments are, the defense is made, hasn't phased them at all. They either anticipated them or
This
they've
man
been so
underthrowing him
far
so bad, I
they
gotta
just
fucking
can't catch
stop
up.
and
That was
wait and
just a
swerve
surge
and do
to
all this
add to
extra
the lead.
shit.
He's going to
Look
launch
at
this
this,
thing
how
way
far this is
downfield.
underthrown, man.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a... And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Browns take advantage of field position and the turnover to cash this one
They're going to throw his back out.
So up comes Mayfield as his guys will go for 2. Here's Chubb to try to run it in. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Just 2 possessions, that's it.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game, the interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, that was a little surprising.
There he goes left side. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. They've got this big lead. They said, forget 1, we want 2. Instead, they got 0.
Unbelievable they didn't even attempt it. From the 15-yard line, what are they thinking? I do know this. When you fake one in this situation with that type of a lead, especially from the 15-yard line, oh, boy. I tell you what, meeting them again somewhere down the line, they'll remember this. Yeah, they'll think that they were trying to clown them a little bit.
Let's go, boys. Bring it on.
The Browns drive about to get started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Here we go. Watch twist.
And again, it's Chubb. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb.
You lined up. You almost got me that time.
3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Running for it, here's Chubb.
No.
And boy, is he close. Did he
Damn, he hurt
there?
again?
No, they're
This
going to
dude's
say he's
Sean
short
Lee,
the line
man.
to gain.
Hey, Mike 52. There.
He just a 63, 64 overall, but
That one looks like
he's
he'll throw
6'6"
here.
with a 91
He's going to
speed.
take a shot right away for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again for the 41. 2nd and 10.
Move. Oh, I'm trying. This nigga would not
He's
play
taken
maker
down
for
a
nothing.
sack. Back at the 47-yard line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's caught inside the 20. A big play there for
This man
Cincinnati.
dislocated his
41
fucking
yards.
elbow, man.
Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game
Oh,
long.
bloody.
And I would say that going along with that, he's been confident.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Drew Sample.
You was there and you
First
moved.
touchdown on the year. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead.
See, you moved at the last second, right
He
there
has
when you
really
came
settled in
down.
throwing the
You
football,
came
and
down.
that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything,
Yeah,
just
I'm gonna
cutting
cut
it
his
loose and
ass. He
having fun.
tripping.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be taken short. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Put shoes on, Timmy.
The Browns drive about to get started. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments in
And
this
he
one.
hit him.
And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. They run. Chubb. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
He did his thing.
Now the Browns signal
He's
for the
cool
second
with it,
of
though.
their
We contain
timeouts,
him.
as he'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play.
Slam, slam. Check, 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 check. Check, check. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And some room to maneuver. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
$14.39.
Here's Austin Seibert now for the Browns field goal. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. And his kick here is good. But hang on, a flag is down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might
See, he
decline
still
and take
missed
the
it.
points. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Now, if you would have
And the
missed
kick
that,
here
I'd have been
is
like,
good. So add 3 to the total.
Good game.
But they're still coming up well short. And that is how this one comes to an end. Well, this one provided some good drama down to the very